Now we're on to green belt. So first technique on green belt is called obscure claws. What we're dealing with is for a right flank, left hand grab. Guy's pulling me back. As he pulls me back, I have two options. I can either buckle the leg or I can step behind him at the same time while I simultaneously do a heel palm claw. Another thing I did was taught that you would actually do a heel palm claw followed by another one and then bring the guy forward. But my interpretation, I enjoy more actually being able to buckle, elbow, heel palm claw, and check the arm so I can bring him forward. As I bring him forward, I'm going to do a left outward hand sword. Okay, I'm going to hold his neck. I'm going to do a forearm strike as I come forward with the left, invert the heel palm into his chest, and then do a reverse middle knuckle strike inverted into the sternum at the same time. Okay, from this point, I'm going to cross out to my angle of departure. Let's try it again. Obscure claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and from this point here, we're going to do the middle knuckle. 5. Do it from another angle, this way, so you can see it from the side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, we'll do a little bit in street speed.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do Encounter with Danger. This is a technique just a little bit different. It involves a break fall. You're going to have a good time with this technique. This technique is a progression. We had parting wings, which is more of like a fleeting kind of push like that. We have stinking talon, which I do is like more of a leaning push. The guys are trying to walk you out the door. Now the guys shove you right onto your rump. Okay? So as you fall, you're going to break your fall so you don't break your head, and you're going to counterattack as you fall. Very interesting technique. What's going to happen is as he pushes, I'm trying to step back with my right foot and catch my balance. Okay? This is your strong leg. You're trying to catch your balance. He pushes me too hard. He's too tall, which I know nothing about. He's too tall. He shoves me down on my butt. I'm going to break my fall, kick him in the groin. So as I do is I fall back. I slow my fall down by squatting on my leg. As I break my fall, I kick. 1. Okay? From here, I go on my left side. I'm going to do a right slicing knife edge to his jaw or to his knee. Whatever way you want to go. Up. From here, I plant down onto my stomach. I turn up on the ball of my foot and do a left rising back kick to his groin, to his chest, whatever I can hit. I swing my leg across that. Try it again. He goes to push. I fall. 1. He runs right into that shot. Next move. 2. Slicing knife edge kick. Carries the momentum all the way around. Back kick. If you want to be tricky as he pushes, you can shoot a scoop kick in there too as you fall. If you're tricky. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do it at street speed.
Alright, circling destruction is our third technique. What we're dealing now with circling destruction is a left step through straight punch. Other than reversing mace, where we're taught to move up the circle, okay, now we're forced to actually slip in to our right side. As Cliff comes in with the left step through straight punch, we're going to slip in with the right, do a right inward parry. My right leg steps towards someone 130. I'm going to go left, wait a straight check, and then settle into a neutral hold, do a back level to his left rib. As my opponent decides to come into me, I'm going to do a left heel palm strike to lock him out. At the same time that occurs, then it turns his neck over. I'm going to do a right inward downward diagonal hand sword to the right side of his trapezius muscle. I'm going to hook his eye with the right hand. And at the same time, as I push down with the left hand as a lever, as a check, I'm going to scoop the groin and pull back. Okay, let's do it from another angle. So again, I'm going to right into bow. I slip. Boom, move my head. Parry in. Wait a straight check. Bam, back knuckle. He turns into me, I turn the other way. Bam, as I move up towards 430. Chop to the trapezius muscle or the clavicle. Hook the eye, left hand pushes against the left shoulder as I rip the scoop and cross out to my angle departure, which should be towards 3 o'clock. Okay, and street speed.
Hey guys, next technique is called Detour from Doom. This is a sister technique to swinging pendulum, which you had back in purple belt. Okay. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up the clock and strike with my block. Instead of swinging pendulum, I just went off the clock, block, and then went into counterattack. Now I'm gonna move right in, okay? So it's kind of like a marriage between, we have a darting mace, swinging pendulum, calming the storm, kind of all these ideas are starting to come together now, okay? He throws the roundhouse kick, and the great thing about this move, I don't care if he's going high, he's going low. I'm gonna step up the clock, my left foot. This is 12 o'clock, I'm going back to 4:30. I'm gonna do a universal block, but I'm gonna extend my right hand and vertical punch him in the nose. From here, I'm gonna bring this check down as I kick, ball kick to the groin, plant down, left vertical punch to the sternum. From here, as he comes back in, I'm gonna move up the clock with my left foot. I'm gonna back knuckle with my right and claw out with my left. Strike. Grab behind the head and hammer fist right on the back of the neck. Here's my technique, I'll take it from another angle. He throws a kick, one, up the clock, boom, okay? You really need to quarter beat these moves because I don't want to hang out in a cat stance, okay? This is almost a minor move setting up my ball kick. So I want to hit 1, 2, and then land 3, okay? Forward, close, heel. He comes back knuckle and claw, grab the back of the head, unwind out of your twist stance, hammer fist the back of the neck, and I'm out. Let's go street speed.
Now it's time to do squatting sacrifice. For some reason I'm grabbing a lot of these techniques from behind, which is okay. Like I said again, you know, from before in the other previous techniques, that any person who is behind you, who grabs you, is always going to have a dominant position. But it doesn't mean that you can't learn necessary techniques that are possible to actually avoid an encounter like that, okay? Well, anyway, squatting sacrifice is that the guy grabs you. As he begins to grab or lift, I'm going to step off and I'm going to crash on the arms. I like to insert a prefix to the base, so I might even eagle beak really hard, bam! Maybe finger whip, headbutt, whatever, you know, be nice to him. As I step off with the right, bam! I'm going to do 2 downward elbows on his arms. And I'm stepping off almost at a 45 towards 430 to get a good angle. I'm going to grab down on his arm, on his leg and pull him up. And as I pull up, I'm going to kind of concave stance to break the knee simultaneously. Okay, now again, I would never want to be in this position in real life. Especially the guy's a good grappler, I'm in trouble. But anyway, here it goes in the Kenpo world. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the right leg and we're going to hook his face, bam! And as I miraculously go through with nothing happening, I'm going to drop my right knee to his groin, or to his knee to hyperextend it. From this point, that's 12, that's forward 730, that's where my leg is at. I'm just going to pivot and turn facing 6 and turn him over, bam! Making him feel really comfortable with a nice little chiropractic adjustment. My left hand is going to grab his left as I take a step towards 6 with my left. I grab him. This is the most practicalist thing you might want to do always. You're going to lift him up at the same time and kind of do the incredible whole break. Bam! On his back. Break his arm because he's not dead yet. Cross all the way out. Hands are up. And that's how it works in the Kenpo world. All right, let's try it again. Squatting, sacrifice, different angle. And prefix. 1, crash down. Grab the ankle, pull him up. Boom, he falls down. He's knocked out. Kick him in the head, he ain't dead yet. Break his groin, break his knee. Turn over, break his ankle possible if I can get it. Grab him as I lift up, pull him up. Scoop it, I forgot to scoop to the groin. Stomp on his spine. Get his elbow and step up. Squatting, sacrifice. All right, we'll now do it in street speed. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Next technique is called escape from death. Escape from death.
We try to get out of debt.
I try to get out of debt. Not with this free stuff. It's like it's a rear naked choke with the right arm, okay? It's more like a one-arm choke. I think a true rear naked choke, once he gets it locked in, yeah, you're done. Or a judo choke like this. But as soon as you feel that arm come over your throat, what I like to do is turn my head away. Okay? I don't want to turn towards his elbow. That's going to affect the choke a little bit more. I'm going to turn away from it, tuck my chin, so he can't get underneath my chin there to choke me with my neck. My right arm grabs the wrist, and I anchor down, taking pressure. Both hands if you can. You really don't want both hands around your neck because you're going to be done. You're going to be in a wrestling match and the guy's bigger and stronger. Even if you know a lot of these techniques to get out, you still don't want to get into any kind of wrestling match. It's just no fun, okay? Because as soon as you get grabbed here, his buddy's going to come up here and knock it out of the baseball bat. So I counter, step to my right. I'm going to start the technique obscure wing. Back elbow, hammer fist the groin, okay? From here what happens, I always view this as the guy as he pulls forward, maybe he's transitioning to a headlock. So I cat around, I can insert the back knuckle, and I'm going to do grip of death. Hammer fist, check the knee, grab, forward bow, heel palm. I'm going to add a knee strike. Boom, the groin. You can knee strike to the thigh or right into his grill. Okay, let's try this again. He goes to choke. I step out, drop down. Sit on that leg if you have to. Elbow, hammer fist, cat around. This hand and this foot works together. To insert, I drop down into my grip of death. Grab, heel palm and knee. Bang! Cross out. Try it at street speed.
Welcome back. All right, now we're doing the technique called brushing the storm. I have my partner here, Officer Krupski, ready to club me over the head. All right, so we're redoing a little re-scening of a West Side Story. Okay, so anyway, what happens is the technique is for an overhead club attack. Like I said before, guys, Kenpo techniques are great. You can learn self-defense techniques against a club, knife, guns, but reality is, base, if I'm gonna learn to defend against a weapon, me personally, I would like to learn and get into that field of understanding it. Whether you do modern arnis, kali, eskrima, paranandata, any kind of Filipino martial that teaches you knife or stick fighting, I really recommend you guys to go out there and check it out. My only regret is that I did it for about 3 years and I didn't continue on, but hey, I still got my life ahead of me, right? So, the guy's coming over here with the club to hit me in the dome. As he does, I'm going to step over the right leg towards 1 o'clock as I do a right heel palm strike to his jaw. At that point, my left leg is going to continue to step towards 1 and I do a collapsing elbow strike to his ribs, coming right down onto his right rib. My right hand is then going to heel palm go to the groin as I check with my left hand to my face so he doesn't push back. As I do that, I'm going to simultaneously push him forward with the left hand and I'm going to pull with the right to get a push and pull effect simultaneously. From this point, as he holds in a perfect position for me, I'm going to scoop with the left leg to the groin, let his leg go, and then do a right knife edge kick to his left, and then go for angle departure, which would be 1-2. Again, brushing the storm is good from this angle. Brushing the storm. Why is it called brushing the storm? Because I'm brushing my hair when I do it. So, my hair. So 1, I do the check, heel palm. 2, take a step to the left, collapse that elbow in. 3, he's still got the club in his hand, shit, hit him in the groin. 4, grab that leg, pull him forward. Left leg scoops the groin, right leg knife edge kick to the left, and cross up. Alright, we'll do it in street speed. Brushing the storm.
Alright guys, next technique is called Menacing twirl, and this is taught from a rear belt grab, or maybe the guy's grabbing you by the back of the jeans. I'd actually say this is a viable technique. Maybe you're booking it, maybe you pop the guy in the grill and you go to turn and he's going to grab you and pull you back. Totally, exactly. So what happens is, I'm going to start here, we can do this side. He's going to grab my belt. Now it really doesn't matter what hand you grab the belt with. If you guys are training with each other, just be careful. Normally what I would teach is the guy to grab with his left, because it's going to get the inside of his arm, it's a little safer. But if the guy grabs with his right, that's okay, you're just going to break his arm. It's cool with me. So I'm going to step back, I'm going to block down on the arm and try to hammer fist the groin in one motion, okay? A nice windshield wiper effect down to the groin. As I do that, I turn my forward bow and I heel palm, boom. From here I march, 2 knees, left knee, right knee, plant, elbow. Okay, try that again. He grabs, I step back, blocking down, turning, heel palm, 1 move. Left knee, right knee, elbow. Okay? for that at street speed. Pretty simple, guys.
Yeah!